Good morning, everybody in Australia and Sydney, and good evening to people in North America. This is Danish, and we are doing weekly chart review call, followed by a discussion uh, about wheel strategy. You're more than welcome to join every weekend at 12 noon Sydney time. You could convert the time zone as per your location, but the time would be noon Sydney time. So starting with S&P 500 futures, looking at the weekly chart, we had a very beautiful bullish engulfing candle and followed by another green day. And this pattern looks more like this one right here, the 9th of November. And if we go sideways, we may see a red candle next week, a weekly red candle just above uh, the resistance of 3900, 3904. This is actually a major resistance line. And this resistance line, you could see how the market kept on dancing right at this line at 3904 for almost 6 days. And then it finally shot up in the last 2 hours of Friday. So we may revisit this level once more in this coming week. And that's a good sign because we're consolidating weekly chart. This will give us exactly this kind of pattern. A big bullish engulfing candle followed by another green candle, then a red candle to stay at around the same level, and then we resume our move up. If this red candle would not happen here, if the next week goes higher, which seems to be the scenario as of now, the following week would be another pullback candle. Um, that would that would be uh, bigger than this particular green candle, I would say. Okay, moving on to NASDAQ quickly. NASDAQ is showing exactly similar behavior, a big bullish engulfing candle followed by another green candle on the weekly, like S&P 500 was showing. And now this week, we may see another upward trend before we come down towards the end of this week or probably the following week. Let's go to Russell. Russell is already showing signs of resistance right at this top of this channel. We may consolidate on Russell as well this week. If not, if it goes higher, then again, we have a channel as well as the resistance level of 2550, 2352, which would be again a roadblock for Russell. Let's talk about Dow Jones futures. YN1. This is in a healthy territory compared to Russell and showing similar behavior like S&P 500 futures, a big bullish engulfing candle followed by another green candle on a weekly, and then this has more room to grow upwards. This may look like this particular pattern, but again, every time we have seen this big bullish engulfing candle followed by a green candle, there is invariably a red candle every time, right here, here, and here. So watch out for your trades if you are dealing in any of these index based products or your stocks are in these indices. They will show a similar behavior. If there is a red candle right next to the green candle here, you may see some pullback on your positions. ASX for people who invest in Australia, XJO. This is doing just fine. And in fact, XJO may start the bullish trend starting tomorrow morning. because this is already showing the consolidation and downward trend. So in fact, what happened on a Friday on in US markets may reflect beginning of Monday in Sydney. So that's why the green candle on Friday, which the weekly candle was not like that until the last 2 hours, may start showing the effect on XJO tomorrow morning. And hence all the Australian stocks in XJO would show a similar bullish behavior. Talking about Nifty, people who invest in India. Nifty, I actually redrew the channel from last week. I changed it. And again, this is showing similar behavior as NASDAQ, as I've been saying. We may hit at the top, but this is a resistance level at 15,173, and we may form a small red candle right next to this one. However, that being said, Nifty is a very jumpy index, if you will. It's not as stable or consistent moving as the US indices. So it's more of a jumpy index. So again, those jumpy indices can jump all over, and then um, it's harder to keep a track of them. But from the looks of it, we may form a red candle right next to the present green candle on Nifty. So that's it for me. You may start asking questions, whatever you may have.